Hello, my name is Shanna Vivanco and I will talk about today about Walt Disney. So about the organization, it is one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. Most of you might be in one of their parks or have bought any of their products because they are very popular, especially within the US. Their mission is to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information, using their portfolio of brands to differentiate their content serving at consumers' products. They seek to develop the most creative, innovative, and profitable entertainment experiences. Their vision is to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. About their media network, they compromise a vast of variety of companies, included broadcast, cable, radio, publishing, digital businesses, hotels, resorts. Um, some of their main brands are mentioned here: the parks, Walt Disney Parks, Disneyland, ABC, ESPA, the resorts, Disneyland, um, Pixar, and others. So now moving forward to the forms of media, how do the choices they have made communicate their relationship that they are trying to achieve with the public? So first, it's important to say that they have mastered in customer experience. Disney is rated as one of the top businesses that create an experience that is unforgettable for the customer. They have increased demand over time. That means that what they are trying to achieve with the public has been very successful. It is considered as one of the happier places on earth, and it creates personal relationships by delivering personalization in their products. By this means, it's like every single people that goes there, doesn't matter their age, they've become or they feel identified with one of their products that they offer in Disney or more. It's also important to say and mention about the immersion that Disney has. Um, Disney has the marketing that immerses people into their own world by reminding them things of their past or things that relate to their lives. It is also they try to make this experience known as a land of magic where dreams come true. Now, going forward to how they appear to communicate with specific groups of people, well, in my personal opinion, I believe that Disney does not have a specific target. Instead, they target group people, for example, like families or kids or adults, especially when they offer an experience for the whole family. So how they communicate through doing their marketing campaigns and advertising and using all those skills that the people that works in Disney has. The marketing campaigns has different scopes. For example, there's marketing campaigns for kids, marketing campaigns for adults, marketing campaign for people who seek magic, marketing campaigns for people who look more for action and things like that. For example, you can see those in Disney Princess. If you're a girl, you might have gotten one when you were a kid, and those were more targeting for childs. Or their movies, for example, like Coco's movies, more targeting for families. Or even products difference, like I'm gonna talk further more about the Magic Band. So now going to have the groups of people they appear to be communicating with changing over time. Well, in my personal opinion, I think that the target market is still being families, is still being adults, is still being kids, and is a broad of people. The team of marketing in Disney they pays their products campaigns based on geographic segmentations, demographic segmentations, and psychographic segmentations, in which is included locations, market size, density, climate, age, gender, income, ethnic, personality motives, and lifestyle. It is always important that to say that Disney will only focus on family experiences to give something a unique experience. I just wanted to quote one of the quotes from Walt Disney that says, "You're dead if you aim only for kids. Adults are only kids that grown up anyway." Now, talking about the changes of the logo over time from Walt Disney Pictures, I'm showing first in order from up to down, that from the oldest to the newest. The number one logo, the green with black background, it is called the Revolving Mickey. It took advantage of Disney's most famous creation, that was Mickey Mouse, that it also actually have having changes over time. And it's important to say that there was not much innovation in what is technology and design and graphics and all this technology that we have right now. The logo number two is called the castle, that we have seen it when we were kids in movies like the Cinderella. It is actually the Cinderella castle with an arcing line overhead. It means to the purpose of this castle was to give a sense of fantasy and imagination to the people. It makes you feel excitement about dreams and romance and things that have to be like desires that you wanted to accomplish when you were a child. And the logo 3, that is a stunning castle, it is more effective, as according to the market research that has been done, and it's adapted to a changing audience where it look more like colors, more active image. Well, it's also important to mention about the mass media is always is connected with technology, and technology is always changing. So how Disney has adapted to the evolution of media? Well, it has been changing over time. In the beginning, they didn't have much technology as they have right now. They didn't exist as social media, so they use more TV or telephone or the word of mouth. But now they have now the social media, that they are very powerful in their marketing campaigns as it is right now. Also, in things that they try to focus on their marketing campaigns is on original characters that will bring the families connect with past experiences that they will want to show to their newer generations family the experience that they had before. So I wanted to show you a very cool example for one of the new forms of mass media communication. It has integrated uh, everything in Magic Band. So if they are innovative or more traditional, definitely Disney is very innovative. They invent this band that it will be a ticket, a hotel key, a credit card, a tracker, and all in one. Especially when you are with kids and their family, they want to track their kids, because there has been many problems when their kids are left alone in a park as big as Disney. And then it's important to say that Disney never stopped innovative. They are one of the best, if not the best, marketing. They have the best marketing team in what they are trying to communicate with their scope, and they are very effective on it. It's important to stress that people now are trying to look for more color and sound and more advances in production technology. So Walt Disney cartoons have become very advanced by using the colors and the sound and the way their characters, so that they appeal to their audience. So talking about the effects on the culture from Disney, it has a big impact. Americans take Disney as the happy place, the happy land, where dreams come true and where you bring your family. Even if you're old, you will always have a great experience. So going more farther than that, I wanted to give some examples about what are the effects on culture that Disney has had. For example, in World War One, Disney had influence on the childrens in the Great Depression. They made like war videos to inform the children about the events happening through the world. Um, the names of these videos, where you can check it up, is All Together, The New Spirit, Victory Throughout Air Power, Fur Fewer Face, and Education for Death, The Making of Germany. So it's also important to say that Disney has tried to um, put education to make people think as how they think. There's also a big saying about the LTGE generation, where Disney has been supporting them. Many people has been against it. Some people has been happy with the support, but those are some of the newer effects on the culture that is having right now. So a second quote I wanted to quote from Walt Disney is, "Of all of our inventions for mass communications, pictures still speak the most universally understood language." So here we see that Walt Disney and their creativity and fantasy try to express to their people that that is the most important thing. Now talking about the time of crazy with the public, that there has been many times where Disney has been involved in incidents, that it has had a negative impact on certain audience due to heart, brain, and other health problems, which cause the rides to lower their self-esteem. And by rides, I mean the parks. So the first case we're gonna see is monorail crash that happened in July 5, 2009, in which one person died and many others were injured. Um, the Disney reaction about this accident, they expressed their condolences and they shut all the monorail after the incident. The second one we're going to see about Big Thunder Mountain Railroad in California, in which in 2003 a person died because one of the rides broke loose, and the people who were in the railroad were sitting next to the dead body for 20 minutes. Other 10 other passengers were hurt. The Disney reaction about this, they say, our own analysis found that the accident was caused by incorrectly performance maintenance task required by Disneyland policy and procedures that resulted in a medical failure. He also apologized for the incident. The third one that we're gonna see is teen drowned in Tom Sawyer Island in 1973. These were actually the older sibling and the younger sibling. The older was carrying the younger to cross this island called Tom Sawyer, and they drowned and died. The Disney reaction about this accident. Disney put a new sign installed where Lane Graves was dragged to his death, and put a warning sign also for crocodiles and alligators. Another accident that also involved a person who was drowning, that he was a teenager. Disney said that they will not put or they will not hire any extra lifeguards after the teenager drowned during that week. The lifeguard that was named Howard Pupke, that he was 14, he was about 5 minutes about the people who drowned, but um, they didn't do nothing about it. So about their choices, I believe that it depends on the situation, because in most of what I have read in the news about the accidents and the problems with the public that Disney has had, Disney has tried to have an approach in calm, in peace, um, always believing always believing on what they stand for, and giving a great experience to the families and to the public. Um, so I think they have done a pretty good job, in my own opinion. I would recommend them just to be more careful about the lawsuits, because there's has been so many problems with their parks, because they have not maintained it well enough, I will guess. But I think they could have done a better job about it, especially because they are so big and they have 11 parks around the world. Um, now, now, summarizing my final project, Disney has done a great job using mass media tools to become one of the most successful businesses in the world. As I said, they are always innovating as the magic panda they create. No one in the world has created or had an idea to build something that amazing like that will connect so many people, and will create a mass media. In which will have a positive impact to their business. Also mentioning again, they sell an experience instead of just a service or a product. Disney is something magic, is something unique that everybody should have the chance once in their life to visit. Also, on the other hand, one of the cons of Disney is because they are so big and so broad, and they capture so many media networks. They are vulnerable for lawsuits, especially if they don't take care on the laws. If they don't take care of how to manage so many people. Also, it is important to mention that according to my research, people is very happy about Disney and they are always innovative to make their life experience better and better every single day.